Me 40 podcast. Hi, how are you today? This morning when I woke up, it was still a little dark and cold. But when I drove my child to school, sun shone a warm light, and I felt delighted and energetic. I'll make you a cup of coffee. We will sit down and talk together. This is a quiet message for women who feel tired even when nothing seems wrong. No big problems, no dramatic story. Life looks fine. And yet you wake up already exhausted. If this is you, you're not imagining things. And you're not weak. You're just tired in a way that's hard to explain. I mean, no big problems, no dramatic story. Life looks okay. And yet you still feel worn out. If you're nodding right now, yeah, you're not alone. I felt this way too. There were days when I looked at my life and thought, everything is fine. So why do I feel like this? I wasn't sad. I wasn't unhappy. I was just tired. That weird kind of tired. Not the kind that sleep fixes. You know what I mean, right? It's the kind of tiredness that shows up quietly. Like when you finally sit down at the end of the day and instead of feeling relaxed and realized flat, or when you scroll on your phone because your brain doesn't want to think anymore. Then you end up regretting the time that goes by in vain. At that time, you hated yourself so much, wondering, why was I so useless? Me too. Or when someone asks, how are you? And you automatically say, I'm fine, even though you're not sure what fine even means today. Honestly, explaining feels too confusing. And the confusing part is, nothing happened. So you start telling yourself things like, I shouldn't feel this way. Other people have it harder. I'm being dramatic. Have you ever blamed your child in anger, only to later regret and feel terribly guilty for hurting him? I've done that. A lot. But here's the thing I learned the slow way. Feelings don't disappear just because we think they're inconvenient. Let me tell you what this kind of tiredness often looks like. You get irritated over small things. Then, 5 minutes later, you feel bad about being irritated. You want to be alone. But when you finally are, you feel lonely. You feel overwhelmed by simple tasks that used to be easy. My son asked, why are you not happy? What did I do wrong, Mommy? Those innocent words awakened me. I underestimated and suppressed my emotions and reacted negatively to my loved ones unconsciously. For me, this tiredness didn't come from doing too much physically. It came from carrying things mentally, always remembering, always planning, always thinking one step ahead, caring about how everyone else feels, caring about how things look, caring about doing the right thing. It all seems programmed for work every day. It has become a habit for housewives, like us. And caring, real caring, uses a lot more energy than we realize. There's also another part of it, and this one is a bit uncomfortable to admit. Sometimes we're tired because we're always the strong ones. Everyone thinks that's obvious. No one feels the need to share or understand our feelings. And after a while, being the strong one stops feeling empowering and starts feeling heavy. Because strength doesn't mean you never get tired. It just means you're good at pushing through it. You know what really drains you over time? Just like when I had a newborn baby. I should have been the one who had the most rest and care, but because I was a mother, I had to carry that difficult period on my own without anyone sharing the psychology or taking care of the baby. Maybe we're perfectionist women, right? I want to take care of my family's affairs, but I don't want anyone to find me having to struggle and worry. If I can go back in time, I can tell my time point to relax, rest, empower, and rest assured that without me everything is fine. Do you think about it like me? If you're listening to this and thinking, wow, this sounds right, but I feel a little uncomfortable, I want you to hear this clearly. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not ungrateful. You're not failing at life. You're not too sensitive. We're just human, a woman, a mom who's been holding things together for a long time. Even strong things need to shift position once in a while. When you listen to this confiding podcast, I think we are similar in certain ways. We are women of the family, love our husbands and children, care for them every day, shop for their supplies and clothes, cook delicious meals, and just want to be repaid with hugs, kisses, and happy laughter. We love them but don't care about ourselves. Have you ever bought yourself a beautiful dress? Or reward yourself with a full-body massage treatment session? Spending on family is comfortable, but for yourself you feel expensive and unnecessary, right? There is an ancient Chinese saying, "If you don't do it for yourself, God will not forgive you." That means you have to be healthy and cheerful so you can do everything well. And don't exalt yourself thinking that, without me, nothing is a good thing. Haha, I used to think the same thing and got pitted. At that time, I had to be urgently hospitalized and had to be treated for nearly a week. While in the hospital, I thought about how the house was messed up, how my husband and children ate and drank, who washed and dried the laundry in the washing machine. When I returned home, all worries at the hospital were gone like a shower. There is no dirt or mess in the house. There are no unwashed dishes. The house has no smell, and it's just a little messy. The expectation of shouting like a returning mistress was gone, and at that moment, I realized I have embraced everything unnecessary. So if today feels a bit heavier than usual, let it be. If you don't have the energy to be productive, positive, or impressive, that's okay. You don't have to earn your rest. You don't have to justify it. Rest isn't a reward for being exhausted enough. It's something you need even when your life looks fine. Take a slow breath with me here. You don't need to change anything after this video ends. Just notice this moment. The fact that you're listening, that you showed up for yourself even quietly. You know, this is why I created this podcast. This is a place to be heard, shared, and not judged at all. See yourself as a longtime friend who understands things. You must relax and relax. Then your troubles and stories will quickly disappear. And if no one has told you this lately, I will. You're allowed to feel tired, even if nothing is wrong. It doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're behind. It just means you've been carrying more than people can see. And honestly, that deserves a little kindness. Thanks for sitting with me for a bit. I'm really glad you're here. When I share these things with you, looking through the window, the sun has risen. The winter weather in this tropical climate is not too cold. Let me send a little warm sunlight to you, strong and beautiful woman. Always love yourself.